World. Hello. Whew. Well, I don't know about how the day was for you, but mine was definitely capital CUNTY. No lies. Oh man, what do you do? It was all bureaucratic. Oh man. 11 weeks having the same conversation with an institution makes me want to scream. Hand to God. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm here. I'm here. I had a little lay down. I had to lay down. I had to lay down after today. You know, when you just, okay. Now, guys, don't get weird about this, but this is more of a vibe kind of statement. But, you know, when you just like have a day where you're just like, you know what? Like, we're done. We're done. We're done. Enough. Enough. Like, we're done. Like, does someone want to kidnap me? Like, at this point, I'm like, I'm done. I am done. Fuck off. Eat shit. But no, don't. Nobody kidnap me, please. But you know those days where you're just like, you're just done with your life, where you're like, please, at any point, something to switch this up. I'm done. So that was my day. But I had a little reset. Definitely some snacks. And here we are. Ooh, and we went again from like the warmest weather to it's now dropped to it's getting close to minus 35 again. This yo-yo weather too. I'm like, please, someone, like, sometimes do you ever just wake up and just ask yourself, like, am I in a coma? Like, did someone dose me with too much acid? Like, am I locked into, like, where am I? What is this? Yeah, am I in a coma? Am I about to wake up in the hospital and be like, what? Was that all a dream? Yeah, I don't know. Some days I have no words. Ooh, thank God for sweet treats. To keep everyone from losing their shit. Okay. Well, you know what? I just feel like we need to. Oh, you know what though? In brighter, happier news, while I was trying to reset and regulate, excuse me, someone's heart was just pounding. I really locked into someone. Excuse me. So, you know what? I'm in the kind of mood where I'm like, everyone can have a love reading tonight. I don't care. Let's just talk about it. Whose heart? Whose heart is pounding right now? Yeah, I feel like I got a real live wire here. Ooh, speaking of live wire, I was at the gym doing my hip stretches, and the mat that I chose was directly under the giant, I don't know, like HVAC system, but it was like, you know, attached to the ceiling, but there was like a couple, what would those taut wires be? I don't know, like the really big thick boys that are, but she was really shaking a bunch, which made me a bit nervous. But I was like, I don't think you should be shaking like that. But what Spirit was trying to point out, though, is again going back to the live wire. You can hit the vibration at the end, and it's gonna travel. I feel like someone's picking up on some vibes here. Ooh, and hearts be pounding. Okay, well, crowd favorites. Really, Grandmama. Well, no, all of you. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors, get in here, stat, please. And anyone that the collective is working and praying with. Oh, yeah, when you just want to scream. Yeah, you want to scream because you're in love and you don't know how to move forward. You want to scream because the world sometimes is icky as fuck. Sometimes you want to scream because your spirit team is it's seemingly like doing fuck all. And you're like, you know what? You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You can eat shit. I don't know what you're doing. Who let you in? Do you even work here? I don't know. Oh, well, look, success. Hopped right on out. Well, that's nice, collective. Look at you. Ooh, yeah, your heart's pounding. You feel successful. Okay, what are you feeling successful about? Uh-oh. See? Hearts pounding. You know what's really nice? I was looking at this card earlier for some reason. Probably again when I was trying to distract myself from feeling rage that only the government can bring out in me. Oh my god. Anyway, this to me reminds me of like a homemade quilt. Some of you might like crafting and making beautiful things like quilts. Maybe your grandmother did. But there's also just like a feeling of coziness. Oh, you know, when you just want to like dogpile with someone, or you know, you just want to get cozy. It's not even about sexy business. You just literally want to lay on top of someone and be like, hey, what are you doing? And get right up in their business and just be like, well, let's put on a movie. Yeah, today's bullshit. Today's a total shit stain. Yeah, someone's saying, hey. Oh, your heart's pounding. You want to communicate. Oh, look at this. You're about to walk over the bridge and see it's a bit stormy. Ooh, yeah, you're nervous. See, that's the storms. That's the swelling of the heart. It's those seas. Boom, boom, boom. Isn't there a song that goes boom, boom, boom? I want you in my room. Is that how it goes? Oh, look at this. See, you're feeling yourself, but you know what's so funny? This horse is over it. I think you've been trying to hype yourself up for a bit here. Someone has a pet. Someone has a pet who is just like, oh, get on with it. Please, just go tell this person so we can really actually all celebrate. Yeah, let horse aside a little bit. Okay, I think it's been a long time coming, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so what's going underneath the Queen of Swords? Judgment, exactly. Oh, you're not afraid to leave people in the dust. Yeah, these are the people that you have judged before and made decisions on. Didn't work out for them. But you know what? You know who's really captured your fancy? Yeah. Well, we don't know yet, but it's someone important, someone precious. Okay. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. I'm pretty sure it's I want you in my room. Okay, so what's going underneath the Six of Wands to the Three of Wands? Ooh, the Three of Penties. And you know what? This looks like a little bridal cap to me, to be honest. Picking cherries, eh? Hey, this has cranberries. Not cherries, but those kind of look like cranberries, too. I think this happened the last time, and I also happened to be drinking this. Okay, hold on. Let's move along. Okay, so the Page of Cups to the Sun. Ace of Wands. Attraction. Ooh. There's something here about, again, the threes tend to come up a lot lately. Okay, so in the past, you made a judgment before. I don't know if these are three X's, but like there's something here about three significant things in the past. Like I feel like there's, like you're picky, which is great. And maybe in the past you weren't so picky, right? You just kind of floated wherever the wind blew, you know, where the passions blew you around. And you're like, you know what? Okay. Yeah. But I don't think you want to roll that way anymore. Yeah, Ace of Swords. There's something here about your ideas around success in relationship to others, not just romantic. Yeah, there's a percolation here, a percolation within my guts drinking this soda, but even in the soda can, I can hear like a bubbling. Oh yeah, there's like a vivaciousness here. Like your heart's bubbling over too. Okay, well, let's talk about the Six of Wands. Oh, and there's some beautiful roses there. Uh-oh. Five of Wands. Oh. You beat out the competition. Oh, you beat out the competition. You stood out amongst the rest. Because I was looking at these crows down here. I was thinking to myself, what's up with these guys? What's up with this little honey bunch of oats, you know? It's these guys. Oh, you stood out. You stood out and you're the champion. Someone picks you. Oh, congratulations. Wow. Okay, so there's something here about the quilt though. Like, are you gonna make this person a quilt? Maybe. That's really beautiful. Yeah, because they've been out in the cold. Boy, do they ever need a quilt. Okay, so tell me a bit more about this Page of Cups. Oh, to the Nine of Swords. Well, there's like a lot of squawking here. There's a lot of bird business. Yeah, there's a lot of flapping, a lot of squawking. It's a lot of action. But why? Are these people associated with you? Is this like the competition? What's going on here? What's all this bird business? Please. Okay, so you walked away from some love. There's some conflict. Yeah, there's like a lot on the table. Hold on. I'm all bunchy. Oh god, and this camera angle is kind of weird. Here, hold on. Let's prop you up in a big thing of salt. There. Okay. Well, it's weird. I feel like the person that you're attracted to, there's competition, so I feel like you get picked amongst a lot of people who are vying for someone's affections and attention. Okay, so let's talk about this Eight of Cups to the Ace of Cups. The King of Swords. Oh, in the past you didn't use your discernment. You didn't see something in the past. And so you're just extra sensitive now about moving forward. See, again, it goes back to that Judgment card. There's something here about, like, again, a wedding, and there's like there's a lot of threes. There's so many threes. We have three here, we have three here. There's three feathers there. Then we have the Five of Coins, the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's just like a lot of people on the table. Okay, you know what? What we're doing? Putting these cards back in. Okay, we see that there's someone that you're interested in. I just want to know about them. I am so not interested in ding-dongs. People with hot dogs for brains. Let's just focus on, again, that wire. I feel like you're feeling very physical. There's something about being able to feel like a vibration, and your heart, like you're starting to have like physiological symptoms when you think about this person. Like when I was laying there peacefully, my heart was just like boom. Yeah, I'm telling you, boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Whew, okay. Yeah, whatever this Neptune in Aries business is, oh, I'm feeling it today. The Aries, it makes sense. It kind of just feels like smashy hands. Yeah, like warring. Oh, smash, 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 eating. And then kind of like being a little bit provocative, like very primal, you know? Very embodied. Yeah, are you feeling really like Viking where you're just like, yeah, smashing, smashing, eating, and fucking. But it's directed at this one person. It's not like you're just going around. You're just like, that's how I feel about this person. Okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Your cup runneth over for this person. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, but we're going back to this Eight of Cups. What is the Eight of Cups about? It's like you have big feelings, and then there's like, but what? Juggling. See, look at all that bird business. Are you worried about getting juggled? Yeah, it seems like you were dealing with some real shitheads. Okay, so what are your feelings here? You have big feelings. Your heart is just, oh boy. See? You are so turned on by this person, and you're a big kitty, and these big kitties in this deck, like, sexy as fuck. Look at this guy. And the Queen of Wands, there's two. Oh, these big gorgeous mitts, those big gorgeous eyes, everything. So you've been watching this person. And again, it's so funny, all of these messages, it's so funny, I get big waves of messages, and as the crowds change, but, oh, excuse me. Yeah, you want to have a solid offer. Like, also, look at this beautiful horse. What a beauty queen. Look at that black. Oh, I just know what this horse would be like in real life. Perfection. Some of you might have dark hair naturally. Yeah, like maybe really black hair. Or really dark brown hair. Yeah, it's got some nice highlights. Yeah, it's coming through. Ooh, got a little tone going on in the ear. Okay. Okay, so you're wildly turned on. And like most of us, you've been recently really burned in the past, and I also feel like you might have a bit of a fire in you as well. Because, yeah, going back to like Aries, I'm also feeling Sag. There's something here about you're willing to throw down. I see that there's been competition. So it's like you're willing to override your own discomfort about like being like, ooh, I need to use discernment. I got pretty burned in the last situation. I don't know if I can stomach another go at love if it's like this. But then when you see competition around this person, you're like, nope, that's the person I would like to be spending time with. I want to be the person who winds up on top. You know? The king of the can. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Oh yeah, Four of Cups. Well, at least the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, it is fast pacing. Fast pacing. Past facing. And your King of Wands, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups, it's like now and future facing. Okay. Well, this Knight of Pentacles, even though you're a fire, I feel like you have fire, or like there's definitely a fire influence here. But I also get strong pentacles. You definitely go at your own pace. Beautiful. Okay, well, the question always remains, what do you like about this person? I think this person travels a lot or has traveled a lot. There's something about them seeing the world. Also, they're traveling in a snowstorm. Yeah. Maybe they're like me, just love driving in a storm of all kinds. It's my superpower. I don't pick it, it's just given to me. I do. Also, if there's distance, I feel like this person is willing to come travel to see you. Like, this person puts in effort. Yeah, so there's an emphasis on, like, being well-traveled, adventurous. Yeah, would literally probably drive in a snowstorm to come see you. Or give you a smooch. Oh, that's nice. Excuse me. So what else do you love about them? It's the Four of Swords. Let me take a moment. Yeah, what I'm hearing is that this person self-cares. It doesn't matter what the fuck's going on in their life. They will prioritize. There's something here about self-care and, like, people, like, again, like the bureaucrat, like, things having to be on a schedule, a clock, and, like, doop-a-doop, and, like, this person being like, no. You know what? Today is a me day. Today is a spa day. Even if I have to pretend that I'm dead to just, like, or, like, yeah, someone who's just like, no. No. Yeah, there's, like, a lot of autonomy and a lot of, like, this person definitely beats or marches to the beat of their own drum. Okay, so you like that about them. What else do you like about them? What do we got? Oh, wow. The Hermit to the Tower to the King of Swords. Well, for one, this person is highly intelligent. If we have the King of Swords with the Hermit, ooh, this is someone who knows how to see. They are a seer. A visionary, if you will. And there's someone who, like, again, the person you want on your team is the person who has seen some shit, you know? Like, someone who has street cred and street smarts. Like, someone who has gone it alone, but has sight. Also, with the birds kind of indicating, like, a cyclicalness, like, what you love about this person is their understanding that towers come and go. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's an understanding of cycles, of rhythms, of natural order. Just like the tides, there's a ebb and a flow, a give and a take. So they're optimistic, but they're also, like, very pragmatic and realistic that, like, yeah, good shit does happen, but also, like, I don't know, this person just knows how to survive. Yeah, there's something about their sight that you love. They're a seer. They're a seer and not a seeker. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, very autonomous. Okay, so how do you feel about this person? Do you have feelings yet? It's okay if you don't. It can just be enough to be intrigued. Well, you want to make plans with this person. Like, long-term plans, world plans, you know? And see, like, they're back to back. Like, they're cozied up together. Okay. Yeah, you're also... We see a lot of feeling, but you're holding back a little bit. Okay, no problem. Anything else you would like to disclose, feeling-wise? Six of Wands. Well, you feel as though if you teamed up together, it would be very successful. Also, your energy is someone who just assumes success. You're like, you know what? I am the emperor. I'm gonna be successful in approaching this person. And you know what? To be honest, you are. Which is so funny because I feel like a lot of people do that. Oh my god, you know why? Here we go. You're gonna be communicating to who? I just said you're the emperor, to your empress. Ooh, there's some apples here in the fall. Oh my god, yeah, are you guys gonna be like, I don't know, snuggling underneath like a hand sewn quilt? Like, I don't know, making apple pie or something? Ooh, this is very nice. There's something here about the country. I don't know, do you guys like live where it's like this? Ooh, by the water? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, going to pick some apples in the fall. Ooh, pumpkin pie season. Okay. So, naturally, how does this person, well, let's put in these cards because we've got quite a few out. We know how you feel. We know how you see them and how you feel about them. And your heart's just booming. Oh, you know what's so interesting? I keep hearing the Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I'm hearing it the last, and I was like, okay, so Spirit wanted me to say that. Don't know why. It's a sign about something. I don't know if that was like your secret code with Spirit to be like, hey, well, let me ring that bell for you. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Maybe that was your favorite movie as a kid. Okay, hold on. Wasn't clarifying. Okay, yeah. So how does this person see you? How do they view you? Oh, Five of Swords. Okay. What's the Five of Swords about? How they see you? Two of Swords. Interesting. Continue. Oh, to the Two of Pentacles. Oh, so do they know of your betrayal? Yeah, there's something here, like they can see, like, and it's all about the two here. Even though we're back to that five, like the conflict, we saw the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, now this Five of Swords, but look, and now the two and the two. So they saw you in that energy with that person. They know of your conflict and struggle. Okay. Yeah, they see the Tower that happened for you. Okay, so, but how do they see you? Oh, it's sad. You're hurting. Okay, so how do they feel about you? They want to delight in they want to participate in the Ten of Pentacles, but they see that you're not quite open for business. I suspect that they're probably right on this based on all of your cards. Yeah, some trust is a big thing for you. Yeah, this person would really love to give you like a fresh palate, you know? To give you the taste of like the richness of life. To be like, man, you need a do-over. You need, yeah, like it does. It feels like a palate. So, what's gonna happen? Okay, you're gonna watch, because I feel as though it feels good for you to be able to control some things. So what feels good is watching them quietly and thinking. You're definitely a thinker. We saw all of that sword energy, thinking. And then with the Hermit being ruled by Virgo, yeah, very, very heady for sure. Oh, but you know what? In real life, sometimes we don't make moves. So, is this going to be a classic case of like longing with no movement? No. No, it seems like this Ace of Cups is going to bother the shit out of you. Yeah, you're really hurt. Like, you're really hurt. Like, it's such an understatement to kind of talk about it so flippantly on YouTube. Like, these are the type of scenarios where there really are no words. It's very private. Because, like, we're heading into the realm of, like, deep sorrow, grief, excruciating pain. And I think that's also part of that conflict. Like, you have a lot of conflict with whoever this idiot was, or idiots. And I do see that the person that you're probably very much attracted to, there are probably people around this person that wants their attention. So it's like, there's so much conflict within you because you don't want to miss out on this person. And yet, you are terrified. And yet, the Ace of Cups isn't going to leave you alone. You cannot put it down. I think you've probably tried to forget about this person or to be like, you know what? No. And yeah, the Ace of Cups just will not leave you be. Or like your heart, for that matter. It's literally booming. Okay, so Grandmama. So what is the advice for collective then? Because we really see some pain. Okay, 10 of Cups. It's a stretch, isn't it? It's a real stretch, and it's a lot to ask of someone to go through evisceration. You know what I mean? Like, to really... Ooh, there's so many ways to be hurt, but it's a lot to ask someone to like to be like, and let's have a leap of faith, and like not jump, but like it does tend to happen when you really are not feeling it, where like, yeah, all of a sudden love comes around when you're just like, you just got run over by a truck. Okay, well, keep your heart open, but also, you know, I'm a big fan of pacing. I'm all about that pace, and you're already showing up as a Knight of Pentacles. You got a great pace. You're going slow as fuck. Yeah, you're very attractive to this person. Oh, boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Yeah, there's so much scrappiness here. See, this is the thing. Even when you try to put it down, there is some type of friction happening here. Internally, externally, it's like no matter which way you turn, it's irritating. You literally, even if you wanted to, you can't ignore this. And I don't think Spirit's gonna let you ignore it either. It's like, yeah. Okay. So, what's required of you? Because, like, this person, I think, is matching your energy. So I feel as though this person is is gauging you and has probably tentatively like approached in this very Ten of Pentacles way, like very open, very giving, very like, I want to give you everything, but not overtly like that, but really just open. But sees your Four of Pentacles where you're like, so they're going to match that because they don't want to freak you out. So I feel like for the most part, it needs you to be making some moves here if you're going to make moves, because you're setting the tone on the pace. So, well, Nine of Cups. Well, when in doubt, always just ask yourself, how does this person make me feel? How do I feel when I'm around them? That's always going to be your best indicator. If you always feel confused with someone, unsure, uncertain, filled with anxiety and doubt, and like you did something wrong, or you just don't understand why it's like, yeah, yo-yo. But if someone consistently, where you're just like, you just feel great, you know, it's not perfect, but like, I don't know, how does this person make you feel? Because the Nine of Swords is about really scrounging around for like the what ifs, you know, like rooting around in the couch cushions, really seeking out the terrible, like, what ifs. What if this happens? What if they do this? What if I do this? Like, it's a lot of what feels like truth, but the truth is, it's a lot of your own anxiety, creating fears and doubts. But that makes sense when you come from the big ouchies. Okay, so hold on. Okay, cards, let's get it together. Let's get it together. Oops. Okay, so if you do approach them, what is going to be your approach? Like, what's your technique? Is this going to be like a soft launch? Like, are we going in? I feel fire, so I could see you going a million ways here. I could see you just going like very sage, like very honest, very direct. Like your mind's made up and you're like, I'm just gonna fucking go for it. Or are we going, yeah, like more of a soft launch, test the waters? Yeah, what's your approach? What card is it? Let's see. Hold on. One. This card. Well, let's see these. Okay. Okay, well, the Six of Swords movement with a little break. Oh. You are gonna make movement. Yeah. You are just gonna, I feel a little bit of this. You're gonna make a bit of movement, and then you're gonna stop, and you're gonna have a break, and you're gonna feel some feelings. And then you're gonna move forward, you're gonna stop, you're gonna have a little break, and then you're gonna feel your feelings. Okay. And then what? It's gonna allow you to really get your groove back. I think so long, you're like a feral cat right now that feels backed into a corner. If someone allows you to have open space to be like, I'm not directly in front of you, I'm not gonna block you, you can go, you can come and go as you please. Like, yeah, there's something here about for one, this person not wanting to control you or like push an agenda or like a time schedule, you know, of like how fast things should be moving. I feel like once you feel that it's genuine and that you can, again, dictate what your needs are in terms of moving forward, yeah, it's going back to red light, green light, yellow light. Okay, so once you feel comfortable and safe with this person, and you're feeling more confident, then what? Is it going to be like rocket 9 million smoochies? No, more mental conflict. Oh, to the Eight of Swords. To the Two. There's something about planning for the future with this person that feels scary. Because for you, I think you planned a future with someone previous. Yeah, there's something here about like what's hard for you is the idea of getting excited again in the ways that you did when you planned for a future with someone. That's where you're really getting hung up. Instead of taking it one day at a time, because here's the thing, you're so excited about this person that you do want to see a future with this person. So then when you allow yourself to kind of step into like hopes, dreams, and desires and feeling good and feeling excited, it goes to this terrain, but then you're quickly reminded of the past where you're like, I got so excited the last time I put everything, I banked, you know, I laid all of my chips on that person. And I allowed myself to just feel all of the excitement of possibility and our future together. Ooh, and you got really stabbed in the back. Okay, so what happens? What's the potential outcome here? You have to make a decision. And it's to the Lovers. Same thing. You have to make a decision. And it's just funny because they just keep showing two flying off. There's this emphasis on the two. Like the two in the window. These two flying off. The other thing is, you might still be very much in the emotionality of the betrayal. It feels like it was probably like a pretty bad cheating situation or something to do with two people. Excuse me. Because even when you're resting, it's those two in the window. So what should be resting? And the Four of Cups is like, this is the thing. This person wants to offer, but like you just can't get over the betrayal. There's still a lot of anger and hurt. So it's your choice. It's your choice. Yeah. Do you want to feel big feelings again? See, this is past facing. In the past, you felt you loved that person with your whole, like you put everything into it. And you ate shit on that one. That person was terrible to you. Yeah, you just don't know if you can do it again. But this person, oh yeah, you're in a real conundrum. Okay, so let's find out if you walk away from this person, because you might. You may not be able to get past your fear, your doubt, betrayal, bitterness, anger. And also because if you can't stop thinking about the past people, it might actually push the new person away. Like if the only thing you're thinking about is your ex and like the person that he cheated on, like if that's your sole focus and you're hyper fixated, yeah, that person might just be like, peace. Okay, so if you choose to walk away, like how are you gonna feel about that later down the line? If you walk away from this, I don't know. I guess you feel pretty good. You're yawning. Like you kind of seem unfazed, unbothered. Okay. back to the 6. Yeah. Yeah, you're really focused on the other ones. And to be honest, with the Strength card being here and kind of really looking unfazed, unbothered, you also just know that you have options, I guess is how I would put it. There's a confidence in being like, well, that person seemed great, but you know what? I'm used to kind of getting the pick of the litter. Weird. The energy just got so weird. It was like, boom, 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 I want you in my room. Like, are you trying to act unbothered? What is this? The Empress. 3 to the 3. Oh, yeah, this is the thing. Like, what did I just say? Like, the person that you're into, who's an Empress, while you're flying towards this mess of, like, again, the 3 other people, the Empress is like, I'm out of here. You're not ready. Like, I'm not a rebound. I'm not, like... Yeah, an Empress is not going to stick around for that. Knows their worth, knows their time, knows their value. And to be honest, yeah, you look... I don't know. How did that turn so weird so fast? Well, I guess you're not ready when you're not ready, but... I don't know. That person looked really good. Why are we... Is that really what we want to bring into 2026? Is looking at the past ding-dongs and, like, vying for their attention when they're just, like, literally shit smears and, like, little assholes? And then you have this Empress who is, like, allowing you the time, space, grace, whatever it is that you need. They want to provide that, but they also really want to come towards you. Yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles. And they'd happily, like, any second. You say now, and they're like, okay, so, Grandma, what do you have to say to Collective, then, about this? Anything? You're gonna pick who you pick. And it's the same card, it's the past facing. It seems like you're more interested, yeah, in the person from the past. You're not over them. Yeah, you're not over them. You're not over them. All in your aloneness, it's all you think about. Even though this new person, what? What? This spirit, even I'm like, what? How did you go from boom, 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 I want you in my room, thinking about this person, and then all of a sudden you're hooked on the past train? What? I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. Come again. Yeah, you need to explain this to me. Make it make sense. The Devil. Well, ain't that the truth? You're not done a cycle. You clearly need another go. I guess that pain wasn't enough. You need another go. You're still chained to this person. That seems like a good time to you. The Empress clearly is not rocking your world enough. This is who has grabbed you by the short and curlies and has you chained. Okay, but then why were you even boom, boom, boom about that person? Is it just boredom? Like literally a rebound? No, you do love them. Like, you do, but you cannot stop. You're fixated on the past. Exactly. This conflict, you won't let it go. Yeah, I get it. Divorces and big-time separations, it brings out the worst of the worst in people. It's hard, especially when there's, like, really shitty behaviors. And all the things that come with divorces, separation, child custody stuff. But yeah, you can't let it go. And so the Empress flies away. and you seem unbothered. That's the thing that's killing me. This new person, the Empress, is your person, and then it's like the devil does win. Yeah, by getting into your head, and like, I don't know. Oh, what a sad rating. Yeah, here you are, yawning. Like you don't even realize what you really lost. I do, and I feel sad. What a waste. Yeah, I feel like it's just clear to everybody. Oh, but you know what? That's the gift of free will. You are free to choose whatever you want. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, that person is your wish fulfillment. But you'd rather go towards scrappy ding-dongs. Wow. Wow. Well, I gotta read it like I see it, folks. Damn. Damn. That's shocking even for me. What? Also, just because I felt your heart booming. I guess you're just not ready for good feelings. You'd rather be tied to the devil. The devil you know, I guess, is a lot more easy to digest than the devil you don't know. But, I don't know, that Empress looked way more attractive than that devil. Hold on, I want to find out. How does the person feel when you don't pick them? Well, they just go back to work. They're like, whatever. I think they've also been through their own disappointments. Yeah, see, there you go, flying after the two ding-dongs. This person's just like, well, just another day. Yep. Same shit, just different. Yeah, this person's like, okay, whatever. Yeah. They're kind of more unfazed, unbothered, where there's like, I think they also just kind of expect people to be somewhat disappointing. Wow. Disappointing is right. Okay, so, Grandma, any last words? Like, really? Like, is this it? Well, it's the Six of Penties to the King of Penties to the King of Cups. Like, hand to God, I just feel like you could have something literally magnificent with someone literally magnificent. Your appetite right now for, like, literally shit smears. Like, just, that person just looks like a bed sore. I just kind of keep hearing you clearly need to have another go around. You're not over it. Ugh. Okay, hugs and kisses out there. Stay blessed, stay golden.